From the publishers of Fair Housing Coach, meet property manager Paul. Paul works for a property management company and encounters many of the same issues you do. Paul recently received an application from Bernard, an African-American man. In screening the application, Paul found that Bernard met the income eligibility requirement for the unit he applied for, had no prior evictions, and didn't have a bad credit history. But his criminal background check revealed that Bernard was convicted of a felony 25 years ago. Paul's community has a policy of automatically excluding any applicants with a felony conviction from renting a unit. But Paul realized that it had been a while since he last reviewed the policy. He wanted to make sure it didn't run afoul of HUD's 2016 guidelines explaining how federal fair housing law applies to the use of criminal records in screening applicants at rental communities. Paul did his research and found that if he denies Bernard's application, he could be accused of discrimination. That's because his community's criminal background policy has a blanket ban based on criminal history, and according to HUD's 2016 guidelines, statistics have shown that blanket bans that don't take into consideration the type of criminal record or how long ago it occurred have resulted in the denial of housing opportunities at a disproportionate rate for African Americans. Rather than rejecting Bernard's application outright, Paul decided to, as HUD suggests, offer him an opportunity to explain his felony conviction and what's happened since then. Get more information about fair housing compliance by going to www.fairhousingcoach.com/subscribe.